Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Iliana Magra, and here are the top headlines of the day in Greece. The alleged ringleader of a criminal network accused of illegally obtaining European Union farming subsidies through false declarations submitted to Farm Payment Agency OPEKEPE has been remanded in custody after testifying before an investigative magistrate. The suspect, a resident of the northern city of Yanitsa, was transferred to prison in the early morning hours. His detention brings the total number of suspects placed in custody to 10 out of the 37 people arrested in connection with the case. According to reports, the suspect admitted his involvement in some of the charges. He also claimed that his ex-wife, who has been placed under house arrest with an electronic bracelet, has nothing to do with all of this. Among those remanded is a 38-year-old employee of a farm declaration center in Crete, believed to be the deputy ringleader. Now, at least 4 people tragically died after a migrant boat sank off the island of Lesbos. 7 survivors, all Sudanese nationals, were rescued during the ongoing search and rescue operation, which also retrieved the 4 bodies. 4-6 winds are reportedly hampering rescue efforts, which involve Coast Guard vessels and a Super Puma helicopter. In other news, a 23-year-old man wanted by the police in Crete has turned himself in. He has been accused of fatally shooting his cousin during a village festival in western Crete yesterday evening. The incident occurred shortly after 6 p.m. during the annual Chestnut Festival, when the suspect allegedly approached the victim, who was dancing in the village square, and shot him twice in the chest. The 51-year-old man collapsed on the spot and was taken to the Kisamos Health Center before being transferred to Hania Hospital, where he was sadly pronounced dead. He was allegedly known to local authorities for previous involvement in violent altercations. Now, government spokesman Pavlos Marinakis said during a press briefing earlier today that the next step for Chevron and Hellenic Energy is the signing of concession contracts for exploratory drilling and subsequent exploitation of hydrocarbons found. These must be vetted and approved by the Court of Audit, he said, after which the signed contracts will be submitted to Parliament for ratification. It is anticipated that seismic surveys in the specific areas will begin within 2026, he added, while noting that any discovery of natural gas there will transform Greece into an alternative energy supplier and strengthen its role in the Eastern Mediterranean. Finally, temporary modifications to public transport, such as the closure of the Sidama metro station and changes to tram terminal stops in the city centre, will be in effect tomorrow by order of the Hellenic Police due to the school parades that will mark the October 28th national holiday. There will also be temporary changes to bus and trolley line routes across all municipalities in Attica, depending on the instructions and measures issued by the traffic police. Services will return to normal operation after the celebrations are concluded. And that's all for today. Tune in again tomorrow for Greece's first English language news bulletin. And ladies and gentlemen, have a good afternoon.